Good morning, everyone. It is approximately 12:50 a.m. I thought it was gonna click over to one, but by the time I started, let's just get right into it. The title of what I'm trying to say here: Vulture. My name is not just Vulture. It's Vulture in game, in a certain game. Hey, Abandon. Thanks for showing up, my brother. My name is VULTURE-WR, and the WR stands for War Robots. Even though I haven't been playing like that, I decided to dip back into it, and that's why I had that rage post earlier yesterday. Excuse me. And I had that rage post because of what I see happening in the game. So let's just dig into Vulture WR. If you look across my banner, we're in the same time zone, Abandon. I know we in the same time zone because you're in my bushes, bro. So let me back out because I was gonna go into a battle, but then I decided to do this post. Okay, so I raged about stuff and everything about the drone. And no, this is not a joke. The great drone theft. But I decided to maximize what I could out of the great drone theft. That's all we can call that instance of the drone rebalance. Because I didn't, we all know that the drones needed rebalance, but um, they just stole too much from people that already had level stuff. Okay? So if I already own a drone, it's different if I buy a new drone of the same type or whatever, then I might have to level it, etc., etc., etc. But if I already own the drone, right, it means I already paid my price for it. I shouldn't have to pay and invest into it more, even if you compensated me for chips, because the compensation for the chips were not enough. But certain chips should have never been put in the game. Everybody said they were broken items, like the absorber shields and this and that and the third. Um, I gave my comments to A Gear and everyone else about there's only, I think, only one drone that does have an absorber shield on it. Okay? And it doesn't pop up every 3 seconds. So I think that's cool. Um, I was adverse to the pop up, the drone tip, the absorber chip to begin with on drones. Um, because it totally killed all the Pantheon bots. So now the Pantheon bots are back, and one of the Pantheon bots has a new pilot, the Ares, okay, which has another pilot. It already has one pilot. So legendary, should I say? So the legendary pilots, it has a new legendary pilot. I'm pretty sure you guys will see a lot of gameplay with that being done. This, that, and the third. I just wanted to go through. Hey, thanks for showing up, Mortal. Mortal, love you, brother. Thank you for showing up. Hey, you may not like the update, Mortal, but I appreciate you for showing up for me, bro. And that's all that I care about. And so Mortal, I voiced my disagreements about this update because I think they cheated everyone that already had drones or whatever. First of all, when they put the cap on it, when they put the cap on the compensation, okay, you got guys that spend thousands of dollars to play a game, and then you tell them your thousands of dollars is worth doo doo now. That's total BS, bro. So, without further ado, let's look into my current War Robot setups because that's why I have it titled like my I'm separated from my wife because this is not my main game right now, and it isn't. So I have two MK2 Dragon Calamities on the Seraph, and I do have the original pilot. If you want me to scroll through my pilots, I'll show you. But I just put this on this one recently when I just recently won her. So I haven't been able to spend golden skills, but I have been able to spend, I have just enough gold to be able to spend uh, purple skills, you know, and see if I go to change. Okay, I do have the original pilot, but I won my Seraph. I did not buy it. Where is she? See, that's the one that's on there now. So the other one should be up here somewhere. I'm sorry, everyone. There she is. Jill Summers. I've always used Dragon Calamity on this bot. It's always done very well. And so I spun all golden, I spun my gold until I spun golden skills. But she just couldn't keep up with all the zippity doo dah seraphs, and the hacking was really, really horrid at the time. So the hackers were flying all over, and Jill Summers just couldn't keep up. So that's the reason why she got retired for the new pilot. But I'm gonna tell you what I did with the drone. Everybody's telling you don't upgrade drones. Don't upgrade your drone. Don't upgrade your drone. Let me tell you something. If the drone does what you needed to do, then upgrade it. It's just that simple, because they have tasks where you can gain a smidgen of, I do mean a smidgen. So it is free to play players can upgrade their drones and can earn enough money grinding to buy any buyable drones that are buyable for the new currency. If the drone is not buyable, because okay, let's go to the store. Say let's change. Okay, let's go to the store. See, all these have different currencies to buy them. Okay. Reason why I'm saying theft is because if you already owned it, right? Now notice the money cuts off right there. The money cuts off right there at the purple tier. So I was finally able to get me a whiteout. I bought it and maxed it. I don't care what nobody say about not spending for nothing. Now, you can get your Patreon and max it. You can do whatever you want. It's up to the person. But notice the moment you get to glider, the paralysis. I don't like the glider anyway. The paralysis and the beak are monsters, and the armadillo is a monster. But I've never used a reviver, and I don't know anybody else. I got a barrel already, and then I got one through the thing. The Doltaki kicked in if you want it through having excess chips, which I didn't have excess chips. I maxed out the couple chips that I had. I did it all on mainly on one hanger and everything else. So I maxed out. I'm a chip maxer and I'm a mod maxer, because the chips can be switched to another drone. Blah 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 blah. So there wasn't need for me to have multiples of high level chips. So that's why, in the same way with mods, I didn't need 50 million mods. I need the right mods maxed, and that's what I did. So that's how I made champs with all MK1 gear, doing my drones right. So I didn't get the Daltaki for free or nothing, but if you did log in, everyone should have a barrel by now. And that's what pisses me off, because I paid for my barrel. Through donations through this channel. Somebody did a silent donation, and I'm not going to say who they are because they want to remain anonymous. My donors tend to read the ones that give me big money, because I don't get no ad revenue, because I don't broadcast to a large crowd. But there are people who like me personally, and they will send me money, and then I'll do a special, like especially on that item, and so therefore I already had a barrel, but now I have a second barrel. So I did max one barrel out. But here's the thing: your original barrel that you paid for did all four of these things originally. So when they did the compensation, okay, you take the chips. See, that's the extra that it used to do. Okay, I gotta watch my time limit because you can't cuss within a certain time limit on YouTube. So it did all the extra ish, right? But it already did all this. You know, your drone chips would give you extra abilities. It already gave 50,000 explosion. But if you look at this right now, to get the 50,000 explosion for a close range brawler, right, you have to at least level this to level 9. And that's BS. That's the whole point of the barrel drone. I don't want to go back into the rage thing that I said earlier. I did a rage thing earlier yesterday. So let's not get back into that. Anyway, this is max at level 9. See how they have it capped? And I don't believe. See, here's my thing. Here's my thing, and here's why I don't want to rage. If the barrel can go to level 12, then the wasp should be able to go to level 12. Same way, let's go to a basic drone. Let's look at that. Let's look at a basic drone. I got a basic drone on here. My discus used to put up an absorber like every little couple seconds, right? Now my discus is total poo-poo. But I did max the discus. No, I didn't. Okay, but here it is. 5% increase for 7 seconds after capturing the beacon. I agree with the changes that they're doing on the drones. But see, you're still doing the same poo-poo. They got both the level 3 and level 4 skills like blocked out. And to actually get the 4th level skill, even if you have the credits up here to do it, you have to have a upgrade chip. That I think is BS as well. Because we're talking about drones. We're not talking about MK3 in your gear, etc. I mean, am I wrong or am I wrong or am I wrong? Hey, thanks for showing up, Venus. Venus. Thank you for showing up, Venus. Thanks for showing up, Randy. You know I love you all. You know I love you, Venus. I love to hate Venus. Because Venus done killed me too many times in this game. And I just want to beat the snot out of Venus. For beating me up, making me look like an idiot in the streams and this, that, and the third. Well, let me tell you something, Abandon. You know, even when Sonic gives in to us, right? That they got another little nasty plan or something going on. Like the same way the Discus was the cheap man's drone for the absorber shield. You know what I mean? So before I could afford the higher level drones that could put in an absorber chip, I was already using my Discus with the absorber chip. You know, I did my little cheat, but it's illegal. It's legal cheat, you know. Anyway, I love you, Venus. Thank you for showing up, man. I really appreciate it. And then the second skill for the Discus. So basically, this will be on your TDM. Not TDM. It will be on your BR or DOM hanger, okay, or DOM, okay, hangers, because it gives you the second ability will give you a 3% permanent increase, and the first increase is only when you the 5% is only when you come off a cap, and it only lasts for 7 seconds, okay. But I would like to see the Discus have 2 more skills. It's like the same way with the original bots, with them giving them 1 mod slot, no mod slots, and all that stuff. The game that UC1 is in love with gives every bot everything. And they all have the potential. It's just that the better higher tier bots are better aspired. But it don't stop you from slapping high level stuff on a low level bot. At all. And here's what Pixonic does. They stop you from slapping high level skills on a low level drone just because it's low level. Give it the other two skills. Give every bot 4 skills. If somebody wants to level the starter to level 12, let them level it there. You just need to put the right skills and everything else out there. And that's what pissed me off. Hold on. I don't play much more anymore either, Venus. But I'm back after the great drone theft. It's not the drone rework. It's the great drone theft. Abandon. Give me a couple tips on what the heck I was trying to talk about, man. Oh, of course, they're gonna. You know what? And here's the thing, Venus. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I want to say about the great drone theft, not the drone rework. The great drone theft. Here's what I want to say about it. Okay. Let's go to the store. Let's go with a starter. It doesn't even give you. You can't even level this thing past level 3. Okay, if you want to level your starter, okay, give it crappier skills because it's a lower tier bot. But you can't tell me that you can't take it to level 12. You can't take it to level 12. Here's what Pixonics do. They blocking skills on the bots. And then they'll come out with an OP bot with crazy skills and it can get all 4 skills. Now, a starter bot doesn't have to have crazy skills. And here's the mass confusion from the original chips. Right? One bot can only put 1 chip. The other bot can put 3 chips. The other bot could put 4 chips. And that's the problem. Right there. And so my solution is give every bot everything. The higher tier stuff should have better naturally aspirated skills. Okay? It means that it's because it's a higher tier, it's naturally better. Okay? So we understand the tier thing. In the game that we play, you know, Duck on Quack was scared to name it yesterday, but it's WOR, World of Robots. I'm not sponsored by War Robots, even though my name is VULTURE-WR. I'm not sponsored by War Robots. I'm not scared to say anything. So you cheating everybody that buys into this starter drone, and then you're also fooling them thinking that, oh, it only needs 1 skill. Give every bot, everything, every open slot that you give everything else. That's why we play World of Robots. It's more like the original Robots because everything is fair. There's only like 2 bots on there that you can't do other things on. And they are like golden bots that you pay like cash for or whatever. So the thing about the ones that you pay cash for, they also give up something to not have something else. Like both me and Tara have the heavy medium bots. They're medium bots, but they're heavy, but they're premium. They give up a light slot for an extra heavy slot. Okay? In WOR. But here, Pixonic is blocking you from even making your starter drone. If you like the starter, let you play the starter at any level you want to. And that's what WOR allows you to do. I'm not trying to pump WOR up or nothing like that. And I even liked the sidekick when I first started because the sidekick got your back. Defense points. The effective duration is 20 seconds. The cooldown time is 15. Great bot. Where's the other skills? You know? Where's the other skills? See, they're trying to force you to buy other stuff that you don't want to buy. And here's the thing. Everybody buys everything in WOR. I can tell you that. Everybody. You will see the lowest level stuff to the highest level stuff. Any weapon that is effective for that person's playstyle is very good. So I just want to run through my hanger right quick, and that's it. Thank you for showing up, Shamche. I love you, brother. Thank you. Leave me a like. I might have to, man, 20 minutes was like my longest stream ever. No, for real. I had one other 20-minute long stream, man. You know I don't stream long. But I ain't even getting to nothing because I went off onto the rage. I, I already did my rage post, so I don't want to rage, guys. I just want to show you guys my hangers right quick and my bot setups. So, people telling you not to level your drones. That's their personal opinion, and I agree with it if it doesn't work for you. But if your drones already worked and you want them back to where they are, then you have to level them. Okay? So I have the Acid Sprayer Intimidating Rifle. Additional 5% additional damage the whole time to his bot. Here's the only point I don't agree. That this doesn't have a fourth skill. It doesn't have to be more uber. You know, and here's the problem. Here's why you stack uber upon uber. Because you're giving the next tier a whole nother skill, and it's going to be good. You can give this bot its fourth skill without it being better than a higher tier thing. And that will still want that person to buy that higher tier thing, or they will work with what they love and they'll keep on spending money on the game. And Pixonic don't get that. They have greed behind everything. Let me not rage again. Here's the mods I got going on that. Let's skip off to the next bot. I never even passed my first. It's been 20 minutes, man, and now I feel like I'm back on that rage post that I did late yesterday. So yeah, I maxed my thing back out because my nebula should have already been maxed. I paid money for a nebula, and you telling me that I can't get the effects of a nebula. You give me the drone back. You give me compensation for the chips. This why I call it the great drone theft. You give me compensation for the chips, but you don't give me the ability of the bot back. Not the ability of the chips, the ability of the drone itself. You have to level the drones again. I don't care what tier you put them in. I don't care. Not all drones should have 4 available slots and everything else. Okay, so on high damage, 64,000 repairability, plus 5% spawn durability. And I agree with a lot of the stats that they're putting on these. They did do a good job rebalancing the drones, but they killed me on the skill thing. You know? Because they did the skills on, once again, they did the skills upon what kind of chips you could put on that bot. On that drone, sorry. So here's my build for this. Here's my build for this, and I already showed the drone. There's my mods. Number 1. I haven't even leveled any of these. I gotta swap them out actually, because I have the mods on another bot that I pulled out of this hangar. Now, I got the Sheriff Demeter. And I was able to buy with my compensation the whiteout. Okay? But then again, now they want me to level the whiteout. I just put the first 2 on here. The EMP, which is most definitely the first needed skill, but it does less damage, but at least it does EMP them. On spawn, I get 5% speed increase, and that's what you want on a bot that needs to get out of cover the moment it starts taking damage out of a shield with low durability, and it has repairable durability at 50% if I take it all the way up to level 9, which is it's at level 4 just to unlock the second skill on it. Here's my modules on that. 2 overdrives and a last stand, and this is not my highest level last stand, but y'all know I have a lot of max mods because that's what I leveled. That's why I have a lot of MK1 stuff. MK2, even though I was in champs for a long time. I was in champs for a long time with MK1. Trust me, because I had max mods and everything else. So I have my level 1 Persephone here, which means I actually need to change this because I have a Persephone that's, well, no, it don't need it on this bot, but I do have a max Persephone. Once again, you see the black dial skills, nuke amp, balance amp, unit, and repair amp. And the reason why I run the Persephone on there instead of something else, because I have the magnetars, which will, I'm projecting and locking down targets for somebody in front of me, which I'm healing and helping them move faster. And at the same time, the drone, the Persephone, will heal them as well. Because the actual skill on this does this. Okay? It does what it says, provides them with various bonuses, portion of a portion. It means it's a small repair. So the Persephone will give them a high repair. It gives them a speed bonus. It gives them a damage bonus and a defense bonus. So it's better with the Persephone because your repair for the Kepri is already small. Okay? So you do that, and then the drone is also shooting them. It works out pretty well in this new setup, because in the old drone setup, I did not use Persephone on my Kepri. Use damage drones on your Kepri because Kepri's a stinking tank back then under the old rules of the old drones. And let's take a look at the Titan before I go. The modules are onslaught, onslaught, onslaught. You notice I have my. There was a time where my mods were higher level than my Titans. I just started leveling Titans because I've been maxing mods out for a long time. I have 2 onslaught, GBR, and 1 anti-control on this. Okay, let's go to my hanger number 2. Y'all got me stretching my time over. This is my jackknife right here because, well, I wasn't running Basilisk or Crate, but I want a Lance. So I started running Basilisk and Crate with the Lance because I thought I'd win me a Glaive and another Lance. That ish never happened. So it's only level 37, but I have max mods. See, 2 self-fix units, Titan anti-control, onslaught reactor. Because when I'm in the air, my self-fix units are working. I'm reflecting most damage. And same way when the Bahu Luchador's thing kicks in, it does a reflector, and you'll be recuperating it as well. Let's get here and break it down for Double Puncher Aljun with Death Mark. Okay. Last Stand Heavy Armor Kit, Nuclear Amplifier. I have not leveled those because I just been moving stuff around. I do have level stuff. And I just been leveling weapons and everything else lately more than mods because they're cheaper and I'm not playing enough. So normally when I played a lot, I leveled mods because I made enough money. Mods cost more to level than weapons. A lot of people don't understand that. So I have a level maxed out Battleborn, a Thermal Nuke, and a max Last Stand, and a nearly maxed out Thermal Nuke. I do have a maxed barrel on here. But I do have another barrel on the same hanger. Well, let's look at my mender. Blight Hazard. And like I said, once again, the weapons are lower grade than the mender. The mender's been around a lot longer. I got the Marie. I'm using the eye on here because my mender tends to have enough healing. So I have a max anti-control so that the mender can continue to heal, and a repair amp. And also on my Marie, I do have the Death Survivor skill. So if they take me down to 50%, I can heal back above 50% real easy. So it makes the Death Survivor skill on the Mender or any grade damage healer very good. Anything that you can heal back above 50%, the Death Survivor skill can keep kicking in. Don't make you think it's a one-time thing. So if you have a bot that's real light and you can't get back over 50%, you might as well you don't need Death Survivor. What you need is another skill that will make you put out more damage. Okay? And here's my Wayland. Once again, my Wayland is not MK2, but I got the Freedom Avalanches here going on that with the lockdown mods with 2 max balance units and 1 non-level overdrive. But because I do have the Manny for every percent, I usually fight Titans with this thing. That's no joke. Titans and Scorpions, man, the Sonic Scorpions really get me, but the rest of the Scorpions, man, I'm not worried about them. I just shrug them off, kill them, and that. So let's move on to the last bot. It's Hanger. And you notice I switched out the normals for 2 freedoms here because of the 5% damage and decided to level my freedoms. Freedom Cudgel, Freedom Mace, and I'm hoping to win another Freedom Cudgel. That's the thing. I think that premium should be able to buy whatever they want. They shouldn't have to roll it for it. I think the rest of us should. That you give at the free-to-play players a chance to win some of that stuff. But if you want whales to spend money, give them the option. Don't try to trick them into trying to get a SE something and then they don't get it. Let them buy it. Same way I said with the MK2. I said the MK2 stuff way back in 2016. When the first time they tried to sell it, I said it was a good idea. So, nuke amp, balance unit, and a healing unit. Because I fight Titans with this too. I kill Titans with this. I got 2 Titan killers right there and right there. I want to play most of my match. I'll play most of my match under the Mender. On this, this is my TDM Hanger. So, and also because my Luchador has them 2 self-fix unit, my Luchador lasts a long time as well. So I hardly ever get a chance to use both of my Titan killers. And here's my open map hanger. I just redid this Scare Bleach with all lockdown. I didn't have another Pulsar, so I went with a Feigner. But the Feigner puts out good damage no matter what. My Sinisters are putting out higher damage per level, even though my first Pulsar that I had for forever, I had 1 Pulsar. That's all I had. And I ended up winning 2 Sinisters. They're still not leveled up to that, but when they reach the same level, they will be putting out 5% more damage than that. But if y'all want me to check the stats, I'll show it to you. Because the stats on the Pulsar at level 8 is 1666. And I believe on Sinister like 1500 something. Oh, 1587. Okay? So it's only slightly under, but the moment it goes up, let's look at the upgrade. It will, 162 should put it over 1666. Okay? Because even just putting the 1 right there will put it at 1687. And then you still got 62 more damage. So yes, your SE is 5% more. So I just wanted to put that out for all y'all right quick. Let's take a look at this setup. I have the sharpshooter on here. Now I just had to buy this drone. So I didn't because it wouldn't allow you to unequip drones. And Danny Lightning showed everybody how to unequip drones, but you're on a different platform than me, Danny Lightning. And the thing about it is, I gave you a like and everything, but every platform don't have it yet. Like Steam and Amazon are one of the last platforms to get anything. So Amazon isn't even on this platform yet. Once again, with the blue skills, people that already own sharpshooter had 4 skills. Now they've got 2. And that's what I'm saying, the great drone theft. Well, let's not stick on that type thing, but it gives you permanent 3% more damage. Now, there's other drones out there that give you more. And that's what I'm saying. Since it's naturally more aspired, it gives you more damage off the rip, but it has 4 skills. And then you wonder why there's such a disparity when a match goes in and everybody just pawns everybody so quick? Because they have more stats to begin with, even if you level the drone, and then they have 2 more skills extra. Brother, make the skills better on the higher level tier drones and give every drone every opportunity the same way you give every bot should have every opportunity. I know, Venus, it's a pixel thing. Right. And what I was saying, Venus, is the VIP should be able to buy these stuff straight out instead of playing games. If they want to spend the money, let them spend the money. You know why the whales even get upset, Venus? Because they're not getting the SE stuff and they're spending tons of cash. You know? And even the F2 play people are getting upset because they're spending uh, loads of time grinding and they're just cannon fodder. So that's what's killing this game. Um, so as the title says, like my ex-wife. All right, everybody. It gives you a chance to see how you know, that wife that you're separated from. You're upset. You love her, but you hate her. You know. Once again, another max drone that I had that spit poison, but it don't spit poison now on this build. Look at it. Same exact build, but I had to level the drone to get the advantages. I had to unlock them. And then it doesn't have a 4th skill. Come on, man. This is crazy. All right, everybody. I thank you all for shade everyone that came out. Love, peace, happiness. You know I don't have no picks. Everyone knows that I don't have no picks, man. Let me go through the Heimdall's thing right quick. Onslaught. You see I have max mods. There wasn't a reason to max a second quantum radar because it's beyond the range. It's beyond the range of most weapons to begin with. So I left this one at 18. But you saw on every last Titan I had max mod. My Titan's only level 16. I'll fight level 150 Titans with this stuff, man. You know, this is crazy. But this is my only bot with the blindies on, as you guys know. So, like I said, if I'm having the opportunity to play you in WR, yeah, painful love, Venus. I love to hate you and I hate to love you. Love, peace, happiness. Thank you all for leaving a like. And I will catch you all out there on the battlefield. And I don't have no picks. Because Venus definitely don't have no picks about whooping my ass. And I'm mad, Venus. I owe you one. One ass whooping at least. Because Venus done beat up on me on multiple times. It's an abusive relationship. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is, my brother. But I love y'all all for showing up and showing me y'all support. Because you know I don't want a lot of subs. I want the right people to show up. And that's it. So I'll see you all on the rebound. 30 seconds and out.